Namaste students. Welcome to Class 9 Science Chapter 1, States of Matter. Why does ice melt, water flow and steam vanish into thin air? Let's find out. Look at this. Ice, water and steam. All three are made of the exact same substance, water. But look how differently they behave. Ice holds its shape, water flows freely, and steam spreads out and disappears into the air. By the end of this video, you'll understand exactly why. Let's start with the basics. What exactly is matter? In science, matter is anything that has mass and occupies space. That means this table, the water in your bottle, the air around you, even a tiny grain of sand. All of this is matter. Everything is made up of extremely small particles. So small that we cannot see them even under a powerful microscope. Now here are three important facts about these particles. First, particles have space between them. The amount of this gap decides whether something is a solid, liquid or gas. Second, particles are constantly moving. Every particle has energy and keeps moving all the time. And third, particles attract each other. This force of attraction is strongest in solids and weakest in gases. Keep these three facts in mind. They explain everything that follows. Based on these three factors, matter exists around us in three physical states: solid, liquid, and gas. Let's look at each one closely, one by one. Let's begin with solids. In a solid, particles are packed very tightly, with almost no empty space between them. The force of attraction is extremely strong enough to lock the particles into fixed positions. They can only vibrate, they cannot move from their spot. And that's exactly why a solid has a fixed shape and a fixed volume. Think of an ice cube. It keeps its shape even after hours. Now let's move to liquids. In a liquid, particles are slightly more spread out than in a solid. The force of attraction is moderate, strong enough to hold particles together, but weak enough to let them slide past one another. This is why liquids can flow. As a result, a liquid has a fixed volume, but no fixed shape. It simply takes the shape of water. And finally, gases. In a gas, particles are far apart from each other, with large empty spaces in between. The force of attraction is almost negligible, so particles move independently, at very high speed, in completely random directions. This is why a gas has no fixed shape and no fixed volume. It simply expands to fill whatever space is available, just like LPG gas. Let's put all of this side by side. Shape, fixed in solids, container shaped in liquids, no fixed shape in gases. Volume, fixed in both solids and liquids, but not in gases. Particle spacing goes from very close to slightly apart to far apart. And compressibility, almost none in solids, very low in liquids and high in gases. Here's a simple way to remember all this. Think about your school assembly ground. During morning assembly, students stand still, shoulder to shoulder, in perfect rows, just like particles in a solid. During a free period, students walk around slowly within the ground, just like particles in a liquid. But if a sudden holiday is announced, students run wildly in every direction across the entire field, just like particles in a gas. Question: why can a gas be compressed, but not a solid? In a gas, there's a lot of empty space between particles. So, when you apply pressure, they simply move closer together. That's why we can store LPG gas under pressure inside a small cylinder. But in a solid, particles are already packed as close as possible. Here's something powerful to notice. Ice, water, and steam All three are the exact same substance, H2O. Only their physical state changes, depending on conditions like temperature and pressure. The chemical identity never changes. Let's connect this to your own kitchen. An ice tray, that's a solid. Drinking water, a liquid. Steam rising from your tea, a gas. And an LPG cylinder, stored as a liquid under pressure, but released as a gas when you turn on the stove. Let's quickly recap what we've learned today. 1. Matter is anything with mass that occupies space. 2. Matter is made of tiny, constantly moving particles. 3. Solids have fixed shape and volume. 4. Liquids have fixed volume but no fixed shape. And 5. Gases have neither fixed shape nor fixed volume. Before you go, let's test your understanding. Question 1. Which state of matter has the weakest force of attraction between particles? Question 2. Why can a gas be compressed easily but not a solid? And question 3. Give one example, each of solid, liquid, and gas from your own kitchen. Drop your answers in the comments below. Great job completing this chapter. In our next video, we'll explore how matter changes from one state to another: melting, boiling, and evaporation. If this video helped you, please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. See you in the next video.